Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Jonathan. I'm a full-time reseller and I'm a collector of cards, comics, action figures, as well as other collectibles and things. So I wanted to share something that I had bought on Whatnot. And actually it wasn't any of the three things that I had mentioned. In fact, I kind of mentioned I was tired of buying on Whatnot, and I ended up deciding I was going to see what kind of other items that you could buy through Whatnot, because you can buy cards, action figures, comics, but I ended up finding a couple of Disney resellers on Whatnot, and I did that because recently I had bought a pretty big collection of Disney collectibles and pins, so I wanted to see what the market was like on Whatnot, and if it was beneficial for me to maybe become a seller on the app. And so one of the things I kind of noticed as I was following these different sellers, kind of like the common pins that they have for sale, like something like this would maybe be a $3 to $5 pin on eBay, was going for maybe 7 to 10 through the app. And then this is actually one of the ones that I had seen recently sell on Whatnot, and I want to say this was maybe like a $10 pin that was sold. It's like a figment with Mickey Mouse. Now this is something that typically sells between 15 to 20 on eBay. So for me, I kind of think the higher end pins would probably continue to sell on eBay, and like the more common basic pins I think seems to be more beneficial for me to sell through the app. So going back into the whole Disney collectible thing, I ended up finding, like I said, a seller that sells collectibles and pins, and so they had a sale going on Thursday, and I was kind of surprised because this person was selling Disney watches. Now, that's not something that I have expertise in or something that I've bought in the past. But I ended up going and looking as they were having the sale, comping sales on eBay for the items that they were selling. Now, all these items that the seller was selling was brand new, had the original box, even the protective film that was on the watch glass was still on it, so I was pretty confident that the condition was good. The lady had said that the majority of these have been tested and were good. They just needed new batteries. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the unboxing here, and I'm going to go through what I paid for everything. So I ended up getting 4 watches. Now 3 of them I paid for, and 1 was actually a free giveaway. So I think when you buy stuff through the app, you get more entries into the giveaway. So because I had bought 3 things, I think I had a better advantage of winning in this giveaway. So I actually have 4 watch sets that I'm going to show you. I ended up paying $84.94. That was total with tax and shipping. So the first one I'm going to show you is a 1994 Disney Marathon watch. So this, again, has the whole packaging in it. It's got a nice leather band, and it shows Mickey running. So I looked at this watch on eBay, and this watch, there's 4 listed currently from $75 to $180. Now the $75 one, I believe, is just the watch alone. It doesn't have all the packaging like mine. The last sold was $89.99, but if you follow eBay, if you ever see a listing that has a cross through it, it means that they had accepted a best offer. So this item was a $89.99 recent sale with a best offer accepted. So I know that I'm not going to get $90 for this. I kind of thought that this was something in the range between $59 to $69, or maybe $49.99 to $69.99. I ended up only paying $27.96 in total for this one item, and I thought that was pretty good. I only tried to bid on things that I felt were sure to sell. I know that the Marathon is kind of like a niche thing for me to sell, especially items for it. Now this next item, this is a new Fantasyland Disney watch. Now I ended up paying $22.58 for this watch. There's currently 1 listed on eBay for $125 with 7 watchers. And the last sold that I was able to find was $90 plus $9.65 shipping. Again, this is the watch that had the original packaging. And the nice thing about this is actually it's a Pinocchio watch. It's kind of hard to focus here, but there is Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio, and Figaro. And I think Cleo is on there as well. So it's a really cute watch. I think for me, I'm probably going to be able to sell it quickly at the $90 buy it now price if I want to. I could put it at 109 to undercut the person that's currently listed now. But considering, like I said, I paid $84.94 for everything, it's not going to be a bad deal for me to just sell it because I won't have a problem making my money back. Now this one here, this one is probably the best purchase out of the whole lot that I bought. And this is an Indiana Jones Adventure Disneyland watch. And the cool thing about this is kind of got that Indiana Jones style packaging, like an artifact box type thing. So I looked at the comps on this one. There's only one listed right now on eBay. It's listed for $300. The very last sold was $199 plus $16.10 shipping. There was also another one sold before that at $90 or $89.99, and that was a buy it now listing. The one that sold for $199.90 was an auction, and it only had one bid on it. I thought that this was such a good buy. It's a cast member exclusive watch. It's kind of hard to see it. But for $34.40 is what I paid for this. I think on the low end, I could sell it for $100. Or if I really wanted to, I could probably be greedy and put it at $199.99, like whoever sold it last. So I kind of went through all of the cost of what I paid and what I potentially think I'm going to be able to make. And so on the low end, I want to say $320 is what I could sell everything for on like a retail price, and on the high end $390. So between those numbers, I could make between $170 and $220 after fees and what I paid for these items. Now this item, again, this was my free item, the giveaway item that the seller was running, and it's a Toy Story. This is a fossil watch. It's Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue limited edition collector's watch. There's a few of these on eBay, and there isn't any recent sold listings. The only bad thing about this, there is a little bit of a crease into the tin plastic, but it definitely is really interesting or cool. I think somebody in the app asked if the winner would sell it to them for $30. And in fact, I probably will put it between $30 to $40 just based on what's available in the app right now for eBay. But it's got everything in it. It's got a leather band. This retail originally was $80, and it's got Buzz Lightyear on it. And the limited edition production on this was $7,500. So this was awesome that this was free. I think, like I said, I can sell it between $30 to $40 just as is, and this was a free throw-in item just for purchasing through the person / running into the giveaway. Now, I just thought it was interesting that this person is obviously a reseller because they mentioned that they had bought a collection and that they were putting these items on Whatnot. Now, I would have not have put these items on Whatnot. I'm literally putting these items on eBay. So this was really interesting. I didn't have to source this anywhere but in the comfort of a chair, or I think I was in bed when I was purchasing these items. So you don't have to do too much if you know the right places to find things. There was another seller that was a Disney seller, and they had some cool things. They had some Disney doorknobs or door pulls, and they ended up selling for $10. And by the time I went to go look at the comps, they were between $50 to $100. So I could have bought something for $10 from this other seller that I could have potentially sold for $50 to $100. So there's definitely deals out there. You don't have to necessarily buy the things that you like. Like, you know, there's a lot of people in the comic book market that maybe buy collections, maybe they buy stuff on Whatnot. It's kind of hard to find a good deal like that on the app. But I think stuff like Disney and there's other niche markets that are out there that people are just selling it for less than what, you know, they realize they could potentially get. And I know this seller, you know, did a phenomenal job with how they packaged everything. I'm just surprised, you know, some things that they had marked for sale they comped, and some things they did not. And I obviously got a great deal based on what I paid. $84.94 for everything. And I think I said I have about well over $300 worth of stuff that I'm going to be able to put into my store. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I'm going to try to show these kinds of things that I pick up during the week, and hopefully you enjoy them. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Like this video and share if you can. Thank you so much. Have a great day.